Ah, there we go. That's my voice. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Hi folks, beautiful day. Alright, Sergio Matei back with another stream. Today we are going to do the usual work, at least the usual work for the next 2 weeks, finishing up Makerlog 3.0. It's basically, we have a bridge, we're supposed to cross the bridge, we are basically at the other side of the bridge, just like 2 more inches until we're finally fucking done and I can launch this thing. Sorry for being slightly late. I am 7 minutes late. I said it was gonna be at 2:30 p.m. It is 2:37, but I like to think that uncertainty is the spice of life. Okay, that sounds ridiculous, but sure. All right. Let me. 1 second. I'm charging my phone. I switched to iOS again, which is curious. iPhone 6. I got bored of Android. I got bored of Android for like every 3 months. I decided, you know what? I'm getting bored of Android. I'm gonna go switch back to an old phone from like 2016 and suffer because it's really slow, but kind of enjoy it because iOS is nice. I don't know. All right, so I may have to look for my laptop because I was doing a lot of work on the go that I needed to commit. And why is this my download folder? Discord changes. By the way, I am using lo-fi hip-hop, uncopyrighted lo-fi hip-hop, because I don't want to get this stream taken down. Although I was thinking of a really cool theory. Right, so I was wondering if the content ID system would complain if, instead of playing normal music from Spotify, I decided to play really old music. And by old music, I mean Mozart on my record player. I actually wonder if, the content ID system would catch that. I mean, it's really fucking old music, like 60 years old or something. At least the interpretation is like 60 years old. Wait, no, not 60 years old. It's like, this was made in 1970, actually. Yeah, pretty old. But yeah, all right. I would say how many years, but my mental math is awful. All right, let me pick up my laptop in a moment and get started. I need to commit a lot of changes from my laptop. Okay. Okay. Fork. Let's see. Next. There we go. Okay, so it was mostly permissions changes. Pushed. All right, this should be available now. And yeah, there we go. Now we can start coding. I'm really annoyed because I've been really doing a lot of engineering lately, mostly with Makerlog Next, and I'm actually really, really annoyed. I mean, engineering is kind of a form of procrastination for doing business work. I actually read that tweet, and it was really funny. But I don't know. I need to get this out there to be able to do a lot of things that I want to do. So I'm really rushing this thing. There's probably going to be a lot of bugs when I launch it, but that's just how it is. Hold on, message. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so first we start the server. Today we are going to do a few things. So I just yesterday in the middle of class decided to prop my laptop out and I got so bored in calculus that I just decided, you know what, fuck this. I pulled out my laptop, you know, the professor doesn't really mind, so it was alright. And I started working on permissions for this. So we have basic permissions pretty much set for the product edit pages. Today we are going to do the product edit pages, which is probably the last thing missing when it comes to editing to basic product CRUD. CRUD. Hold on. I am moving my mirror a bit because I use it as a whiteboard. So we are going to do product edit pages. Yes. Sorry, I have a task list on my mirror. Yeah, okay, perfect. Let's get to it. Alright folks, so this is kind of a weird thing to do, but I am currently live. And interesting. What's polypane? Oh, cool. I've actually seen a product like this before. It was made by a guy on Twitter. I think it was something similar, but this is really cool. I will probably need this considering that I am building. I need to make the mobile site for Makerlog next, which I've been procrastinating a lot on. I'm starting to design mobile first now. Way overdue. But at least with Cowork, the new Cowork MVP, I'm starting to design mobile next. Mobile first, which is something I should have done a long time ago. But I really dislike mobile. I really dislike coding for mobile. I did it as a necessity rather than enjoying it. It's really unenjoyable for me. But this looks to make it much easier. By the way, Guy, the person that sent me this, thank you. I will definitely check it out later and let you know. This looks pretty cool. Nice, nice, nice. What do you mean handoff? What's handoff? Debugging. Fun. This is pretty cool. I mean, this looks really useful actually. Nice. I like the website too. This is nice. Alright, this is not an ad, so I'm gonna stop. But yeah, really cool. Thank you for sending me a message. Really appreciate it. Alright, continuing. So we are gonna edit a product. First, let's test out a few things. First of all, what happens if I go in here without permissions? Okay, so this just isn't compiling at all. We can fix it. Right, so that's in. form, so that caused the error, but it should redirect me to the login page. Cool. So now, let's say I log in. My password here. Excellent. Now, Makerlog. Perfect. Somebody praised me. Cool. Let's get to it. Awesome. Wait, are you the are you the person? Ah, hi. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Great work. All right, so products. By the way, something to note. Damn, I need to add that to the to-do list. But here we will have a discussions thing that shows the recent discussion, so you can pitch in. I need to add that to my to-do list. All right, so you guys can't see this, but if you look at my mirror, well, I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it, but yeah. I have a to-do list. I really like it. Okay, so right, suggested content. So for Makerlog next to launch, there are 5 things remaining, which is mobile, task and milestone pages, the editor, product edit pages, and suggested content. Really interesting. Hope to launch it soon. And by soon, I mean 2 weeks. Well, not the full launch, more like the A/B test version, just test for bugs, but yay. Polypane. Hey man, hey Killian. Build up that streak. Come on, man. Oh yeah, you're starting to build it up. Awesome. Build up that streak, come on. You can totally keep it up. Okay, product. By the way, this lack of CSS, it's just a bug. Wait, oh right, I'm not using this. I'm using some video. I miss having my music, but then I won't be able to monetize, which kind of sucks. But yeah. This needs to be fixed. What the fuck? What happened here? There we go. It's just CSS issues. I don't know why Next.js does this. It's a Next issue. It's not like a Makerlog issue. I don't know why it does that. Anyways, edit. And bingo. This is my edited product page. I think render is fine. Now, general. I need to take a look at the current version. To be able to build this component, I need to take a look at the current version. Alright, I forgot to... Okay, let's take a look. Guys, I honestly, some people really like the current Makerlog design. I used to like it, and now I hate it because the new one is such an improvement, and this just looks awful. I really dislike it. I really hate it. Anyways, such is life. Product create page. Okay, the product create. Actually, this is cool because I can steal a lot of code from the product creation page for the simple fact that product creation and product editing is not that different. Just something out on Telegram real quick. Okay. Anyways, product create. Where's that page? There we go. Product create form. As you see, this is very similar to what you would put to edit. I have literally no problem copying and pasting this over to product edit, and I can modify from there. It's just a starting point, really. General tab. Welcome to your entertainment. Welcome back. All right, general tab. Where is general tab? There we go. So no problem copying this because it's pretty much the same thing. But yeah, this one hasn't been. And actually, I wouldn't mind keeping the same form just for consistency's sake. I don't think it's such a bad thing, actually. Yeah, this looks pretty great. Yeah. No, but at least the UX is going to be slightly more consistent. Okay, and this should compile just fine. Launch toggle is not defined, so that's a component that is in the components folder. I can just easily do this, and the auto, okay, so the auto thing will find it. So I just need to type it as in toggle from components. Where is it? You know, that's a funny thing about the auto import plugin on VS Code. It works selectively. Sometimes it works, sometimes it just doesn't, which is kind of annoying. I find it works less when you are importing default without a name. You don't name them like this. When you just do export default, for example, a stateless component, it won't find it, which is extremely annoying. In fact, I think that's the case for launch toggle. No, actually, that's not the case for launch toggle. That is very curious. See, that's pretty much what I mean. It's pretty shaky. It doesn't work sometimes. I'm working on Makerlog next. I need to launch it as soon as possible, actually. I've spent too much time on this, and I'm looking at the to-do list right now, and there's only 5 things remaining, this being one of them. So hopefully after this stream, only going to be 4 remaining, which I'm very excited about, for sure. It's been too annoying. Too much. Let's see what's up. Product icon is not defined. Okay, so that's another easy fix. Just go to the product create one and copy paste the import. By the way, guys, have any of you faced the issues I just talked about? Like the automatic import thing for VS Code is extremely like shaky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's really annoying. I don't know. It happens to me a lot. It works for some components, not for another. As I saw with the launch toggle. Okay, perfect. Drop zone. There's just gonna be so many missing imports. I might as well just move this all the way here. Come on, so close. There. Drop zone. Just there, and we're done. Yeah, I wish there was a better one, because that's the only feature that I really miss from WebStorm. It's the one feature I really miss from WebStorm. following class, that's an easy one. No, it's libutils. Let me see if there's a better one actually, because I really, maybe there is a better one. Auto import JS. Okay, so 5 stars. Well, how many stars is the current one I have? Okay, that was a trippy animation. Look at that. Lord. Okay. Anyways. There. No, that's okay. Enabled. Oh, it's not a plugin? It's just like it comes in by default or something? What the fuck? Wait, where is it? Wow, it really does suck. Maybe there's a better plugin over here. Is this one better? I hope this one's better, but I'm not sure whether to install it or not. Let me see the reviews. I hope somebody says it's better. Oof, CPU issues. I don't know. Don't feel like going through the hassle. Okay, so now we should have a basic edit page here. Perfect. Well, something that's a little missing is definitely the whole, card. Product create. No, that's the product create format. There we go. Okay, this is pretty great. Now it doesn't work, but I mean it could work. Does it work? I would be impressed if it does. It could work. Hold on. Wow, it could actually work. Like, just from copying and pasting the code. I'd be very surprised. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Okay, so let's see, I want to turn it red. Oh, look at that, I love how it auto-updates. Anyways, Makerlog. It's more of a... that shade of green. Yeah. I'd pick out the exact color, but I'm lazy. Get Makerlog. Yeah. Makerlog. Submit. Oh, right. Did it work? Let's see. It did. Wow. I am I'm surprised. That was surprisingly easy, I would say. It's not working. The fuck? Website. Ah! wrong item here. Why is it different from the part create form? Consistencies. Anyways. This could actually work. I would be very impressed. Let's see, what do I change? There. Is it a different green? No, it's the same green. Cool. Let's see the network requests here. It should be successful. Let's see. Wait, hold on. What happened there? Okay. But where is it? This is weird. I don't understand why this is not working correctly, but sometimes it just does not show XHR requests. I have no idea why. I think it's Next.js issue, a live reloading issue. Let's see. Let's say I change it to this. There. Now response. But what did I send? Okay, I'm afraid of showing this because it might have my tokens. It did have my tokens. Accent. Perfect. It did work. If I reload. Yeah. Okay, so we have the general settings tab working, which is great because that's probably the most annoying part. The next part is the team tab, which requires a lot of permission handling and whatnot, which is really annoying. What happened here? Okay, moving on. Team. Okay, so first of all, I need to make tabs work here. I don't want to make these tabs separate pages because that would be not great. That would be annoying. So I'm using tabs. Switch tab. Okay, so it is passed to the layout. I should probably also pass the permissions. This shouldn't be a nav link. This should just be a straight up link. On click, we do this. This pops that switch tab to 0. So that's the main tab. Let's get rid of these. And this should be 1. This should be 2. Now these should be disabled depending on who owns it. So permissions, basically. 1 moment, please. I need to respond to a few messages. Hi, my people of Earth. I'm back. Let's do this. Okay. All right. Cool. So this should work. Why is everybody texting me right now? What the fuck? Anyways, people who are texting me, you all are awesome. It's actually a mix of business stuff and personal stuff. Time zones are weird. Alright, moving on. Right, okay, so for this to work, I need to pass... number one, tab, this dot. Number two, the rest of the props, which are... props. Yeah. Bingo! Bingo, 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 bingo. There. Now... Right. Alright. I just need to add a plus sign. And, here we are. By the way, guys, if any of you are watching and you use Axios, you know Axios has a thing, if you don't know, Axios has a thing called request interceptors, right? So you can set a function that runs every time a request runs, so you can modify the content and whatnot. That actually proved to be really useful in debugging because there's a little library that allows you to hook right into Axios. So when you're making requests on the server, it will show in the console, which is really great for debugging, right? So it shows you how much time the request took. It shows you the get status, HTTP status code. Shows you what type of request it is, where you're making the request, and it also works on the client too. So sure, in the client it's a little redundant since you have the network tab, but seeing it there on the console alongside, for example, potential errors or something is actually surprisingly useful. It's very useful to have it all in one place. So guys, if you use Axios or something like that, definitely try out this library. It's really, really useful, especially when you're doing SSR. This is all the requests that are happening on the server. Let me show you real quick. Okay. Axios debug log. All you have to do is basically require this, and you're done. You're basically done. It hooks itself into Axios, and it gets disabled in production, so you don't have to worry about it, ruining your performance or something. I'm pretty sure logging doesn't ruin that performance that much. I don't know much about that. Okay. All right. So I have tab props here. Now I need to check out. Okay, so if I'm in a team, okay, I'm gonna create a little product here, and I want to test out team permissions. So let's say that I managed to create a new Makerlog account or a test account. I actually have a bunch of test accounts on Makerlog. I don't remember the usernames. Okay, so test1234. That's not my email. Me test44@sergiomate.com. This here, testing 4747. That's a creepy GIF. Whoa, that's a creepy GIF. Okay. Okay, I'm not a robot, and that username was not taken. I am surprised. All right. Why did that fail? Need to check that out. Coolio. I need to add that to the... Shit. I need to add that to the... I need to add onboarding to my to-do list. Actually, I really like this onboarding experience. It looks pretty nice. Okay, so products. This is ugly. Alright, I'm gonna get added to a product or something. Actually, how would this look next? I don't think I worked on that at all, actually. A leader is a dealer in hope. That's true. Anyways, what was the username again? Test1234 or something? Yeah, wow. That's surprised that was not taken. Test 4747. Yes, I'm gonna delete the account. Wait. Testing 4747. Feel free to enter the account, post random shit. Nah, I don't care. I'm gonna delete it. My products. Yeah. There should be a little call to action there. Fuck. My to-do list is growing exponentially the more I use Makerlog. Not necessarily exponentially, but I started out with 4 remaining items, or 5, and now I have 7. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna add this dude to something purple. This should be purple, because that's the point of being something purple. What happened there? Now the problem, I haven't done the team tab yet, but that's a permissions thing. Okay, I will work on permissions later. Okay, let's work on the team tab. So we are in the general tab. Now the team tab. It's so hot in here. It's actually been surprisingly cold today due to the reason that it is raining a lot. And I mean a lot. It's been raining a fucking lot. Alright, Team selector. Teams. It's a little weird. Because a product create form had a function to handle this. On add team member, team selector, what does team selector do? I mean, I wrote this the other day, but okay. So what this is supposed to do is essentially, this is complicated. Okay. So what this is supposed to do is tell this function over here, hey, we have edited products, please update. That's the complicated part here. I'm not sure how to do this. I should probably create another function that just updates that. So slug. Update team. And it sends a patch, and that's basically it. That's all it needs to do. Okay, so this should be that's a very nice form controller here. And that will be yeah, imported and on add a team member. Team is this. Update team, and I import that from that's really not exported. It is exported. Never mind that then. On add team member. Is that still 2018? Okay. Now we add another control, which will be essentially the one that says it is updating now. Yeah. Now here I include error message list. Just in case there are error messages. Unlikely to be there in this. Sure. And we are basically set for life. There. Why does this happen? I tried to fix it in CSS. I couldn't figure it out. Weird. Oh right, I forgot to actually add it. Product edit. There. It was not general tab, it was team tab. Bingo. Now what? Who did this? Who did this shit? I'm gonna change that password. Okay. What the fuck? Who did this shit? Bro! Whoever did this is slightly funny. And probably change the past. They did not. Cool. Whoever did this, it's fucking hilarious. I'm actually gonna add a feature so it can revoke all tokens issued earlier. Forgot to add that real quick. It's an easy fix. Yeah. So password changes, revoke all previously issued tokens. Token authentication, token authentication. Whoever did this, you are. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, nobody will, the world may never know, huh? Dot delete. And, there. It should pretty much handle that for me. Although, I might, it's a one-liner that's pretty obvious, but I still might want to test it out, because you never really know. Dave Crage. That was unexpected. I watched it, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't, I immediately thought there was some kind of bug. There was some kind of bug, like, that I accidentally took over somebody's account. I was like, oh my god, the ramifications. But then I realized, oh wait, I gave out the password. I'm an idiot. What could I expect the internet to do? I gave the password away. This is what happens when you give a password away on stream, basically. Why is this not running? Populate isn't reentrant. That means the one thing that means is that there's a requirement missing. That's the only thing it could mean. I am confusion. Alright. I am confusion. You know what? I'm gonna push the prod. What's the worst that could happen? If I just look at the code real quick. Accidentally deletes all tokens for everybody. Shit. Nah. Rest framework. Models. Authentication. Auth token. Models in there. This should be very straightforward. Yeah, that code will just work. I'll push it real quick to server. And now any password changes will trigger a complete token deletion. See, that was actually very productive. You reminded me of something that I was gonna do earlier today. I actually forgot about that. So thank you very much. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. 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 Let's see, what is this sending? Products undefined. So wrong slug essentially. Product edit. Team tab. There's something I really hate. It's essentially just doing this kind of thing. I really hate making, you know, CRUD stuff. I really dislike it. You know, making settings pages and whatnot. I neglect them because I really hate them. I shouldn't neglect them, but really dislike doing it. Especially in React. And React forms are a bit of a pain in the ass. So. You're an ass. I'm hoping that hoping that update is pushing soon so I can revoke your tokens. Although it's kind of funny, I think I might just let you keep the account. It's kind of funny. I should probably let you keep it. But still, let me check out the pipeline here. It's probably still unit testing. Yeah, it's still unit testing. Should be fine. Actually, wow, it took like... Okay, so builds take like approximately, on average, 8 to 7 minutes. 8 minutes. Building and pushing, which includes unit testing, so not terrible. Not terrible at all. Okay, so this should have shown. That's funny. Team selector should automatically show the current members of the team. And this should update. Okay. Oh yeah, Makerlog server specifically has a lot of really just bad commits. Quite frankly, yeah, look at this, and I'll be a bad nominalist support and all that stuff. It's funny how we have a string of like, you know, wow, passed unit tests and everything, then suddenly like commit that says fuck it is literally the one that fails. Gotta love pushing to prod. Gotta love it. Makerlog's code quality isn't that bad, so I'm not gonna complain too much. Yay. Thank you. I'm gonna be on Indie Hackers soon. Podcast. Really excited. Hoping it brings a lot of more marketing push to Makerlog. Hoping, you know what, I'm probably gonna tell the dude, probably gonna tell, you know, Cortland to, hey, launch it right after, you know, Makerlog Next launches, so, yeah, you know, I don't know, hope I can do that. Oof, that's not working. Why? Okay, this is actually cool. You know, doing a workflow for this is actually very cool. This is really nice. Not big on the emoji thing, but the fact that it's automated via all these bash functions, that is so useful actually. That's pretty cool. I'm a fan. Not a fan of doing this, but this is cool. And the fact that it's standardized allows this to be able to be done. And in fact, you could probably code up something that, you know, detects if your commit message has a release thing on it or a rocket, and automatically pushes to prod. Although you can do that via master branches and whatnot, but fun experiment. Fun thought experiment, I guess. Team selector. Nice try, but you can't add yourself as a team member. Okay, so that's the team. Get product people.filter. I am confused. That should have worked. something purple. 2 people in this product. Now, team equals people at filter. You this perhaps the product user is not you. That's state dot team. That's interesting. That's something I don't understand. This should work. I always get confused between the actual. Okay, there. User selector. We have a team displaying nothing, but this ran. So that's set state that. That is confusing. Get product people, is it there? Yeah, it's there. Could there be a problem with the filter? Oh god, my stomach is starting to hurt. That's kind of annoying. Do you see something wrong here? Component amount, so this runs. People not filter. Product user, if they are not. I think it is. I mean, product.user is essentially just the owner of the product. It's comparing every user ID, and if it's not the owner of the product, then it can go through. This will not make a difference, but it's basically the same thing, so unless this is the one thing I really hate about try catch. It hides errors. That is really annoying sometimes, but in this case it's not hiding errors. That is what I'm about to do for sure. Yeah, great idea. Good call. Okay. This is returning 2 users. This is receiving 1 user. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck? But what the fuck is going on? How does this happen? Oops, that's my token. Time to revoke my tokens. Folks, I accidentally... Okay. Time to revoke my tokens. Asshole. Actually, the token won't really help you. The user interface specifically does not have, well, okay, the API doesn't really allow me to do anything huge if I'm logged in, only the admin, and you need an admin password to do that, so I'm not really that concerned. Bye-bye. Should probably work on error pages too. Adding to the to-do list. Either way, if you had the token, the most you'd be able to do is post a task. My account can't really do much. To delete tasks and whatnot. That's not me. Asshole. For a moment, I actually got scared because it looked like my account. I was like, yo, did he actually post a task from my account? But no, it was just a fake account. You can't do much though. Okay. Error pages. Error pages, I'll probably delay it after I start A/B testing. It's not really that big a deal. I need to... It does that because the token is still set. Funny. That's an interesting bug I can fix real quick. If login fails, it should... It should straight up delete the token. It should destroy the... yeah. It should do that. Well, actually, it should run on both. I don't have a context here, so this needs to happen on client. So there will be one request where things will fail, and another one where the token will the token will be destroyed if my knowledge of Makerlog's internals is right. But this happens on the server, so tomorrow at 5 p.m. Okay, somebody just updated a meeting I have in like an hour, so that's odd. Let's see if my knowledge of Makerlog internals is correct. This actually runs on server, which is interesting. But that means if my knowledge is also correct, login failed. Well, no, that will never run on. That will never run on how do I handle this on client? Okay, now I'm just confused. How would I handle this on the client? So this gets run on the server, but here in the Saga, I don't really have access to the context. Okay, so what I can do, I have an idea. So this all gets reflected on state. So technically here, here I should be able to destroy that token if it happens to be bad. If not current auth state logged in, and where's the okay login failed. And failed equals true. This should handle open rate. We don't have a context here as this happens on client, so this should be fine. Hey, Brendan. Laggy for you? That's odd. Wow, I am dropping a lot of frames. That's pretty weird. Can you hear me with a lot of latency though? Let me check my Ethernet connection. Okay, so I just, the Ethernet was a little loose. Maybe it was that. Was not that. That's pretty weird. My connection's fine. Let me see if there's an outage or something. That's odd. Okay, I'll restart the stream. Actually, no, I'm not gonna restart the stream because I have a meeting with you, Brendan, actually. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut the stream right now. But first, let me think about the ramifications of what I just did. Okay, so on component.mount, if current auth state is failed, it will destroy that cookie. Now, when does that happen? When does it fail? It fails when the password is wrong when you're trying to log in, but it won't run on each login. It will only run when the component mounts, which is once every load. Now, other times it runs is when you reissue a token and all other tokens are invalid. It should run now. And on this next refresh, what is Redux saying here? Kyle, really? Alright, logged in false, failed false. Why is failed false? Auth actions. That is. And this happens on login requested. So. This is confusing. Login failed, but that should have set this to I am very confused, to say the least. Persist, rehydrate. False. But if this is failing, you know what? This is kind of not a relevant issue for me right now. I'm not gonna do this right now. But I will keep it in mind. So it's interesting. This fix did not work. Oof. This fix did not work. Anyways, guys, I have a meeting now. So, we can, well, this is pretty much the weekly stream. So, thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the lag. I'm hoping that the Ethernet fix worked somehow. It did not work. But thank you for watching the stream. As always, support me via, follow me on Twitter, donate, buy me a coffee, matei.link/coffee, and there's always Patreon, matei.link/Patreon. So, I'm going to put those links in the chat. All right, send me the question via Telegram. I forgot to reply to you, actually. Sorry. Anyways.